Hi, my name is Sharda Sampath Kumar and I am a storyteller. One day, a professor entered his classroom and announces that he would be conducting a surprise test. And all the students were shocked. They were really scared. So he asks them to get ready for the test and he starts distributing the question paper and answer sheets to them one by one. So he places the question paper on each of the desks of the students, the text facing downside. Okay. So once he had finished distributing the question papers and answer sheets, he asks the students to start writing. And so all the students want to, they have a look at the question paper. But to their surprise, there is nothing written on the question paper. It's a blank sheet of paper, but for one small black dot in the middle of the paper. So all the students are puzzled. They're surprised. The professor tells them, see, all I need you to do is just write about what you think about what is given in the question paper. So it was just one small black dot on the question paper. So all the students, they are in a confused state, and but they start writing in order to obey the professor's commands. So once all of them had finished writing, the professor collected all the papers and he stood in front of the class and started reading out the answer sheets one by one aloud. So when he started reading the answers of each of the students, he realized that every single student had written something which described the black dot on that question paper. The positioning of the dot, or the size of the dot, or how big or small the dot was, things like that. So after the professor completed reading aloud all the answer sheets, he announces to the students that, see, I'm not going to be grading you for this test, but I just want to give you all a chance to think. So he said to them that each of you had written about this black dot so descriptively, so very the finest detailing of the black dot. It had vivid descriptions and so much of descriptions and explanations about that black dot on the sheet of paper. So just like that, he said, none of you has ever mentioned anything about the blank white paper other than the black dot. So just like that, we also tend to look at the black dots in our own lives. We forget very often to look at the blank sheet of paper that life has offered to us. God has gifted us a beautiful white sheet of paper called life, and He has given us the choice of drawing or filling it up with colors and the kinds of things we want to paint in our lives. But there is always this tendency to always look at the black dots in that sheet of paper called life, isn't it? We always keep complaining about the disappointments in our life, the lack of money, or the hurtful feelings that we experienced, or the bad relationships, um, or the health issues we face. So we always are worried or concerned and tend to blow up on these black dots which I just mentioned to you, right? Instead, you know, I think it is time we start enjoying our life, celebrating our life. These black dots, they are very, very small in front of the beautiful white sheet of paper God has given to us, isn't it? They are like, those small shiny stars in the sky, which are spread across the beautiful sky. We, we need to rejoice and enjoy and embrace life completely as a whole instead of just focusing on those black dots. Because these black dots in our lives, brooding on them all the time or thinking about them, they pollute our mind and pollute our lives and pollute our feelings, and we always feel so bad and low, all the time, isn't it? So we need to look away from these black dots and enjoy our life and embrace it and see what beautiful colors we can fill in, on this white sheet of canvas or paper which God has gifted to us. So think about this. I just wanted to share the small bit with you. Thank you. Stay safe.